Alright everybody, we are playing in a VGC tournament today. This is one of the weekly Limitless tournaments hosted by Himi. This is just going to be a Reg G format. If you guys want to see more open team sheet best of 3 little highlights like this, let me know in the comments. We're going to be using a really cool team that utilizes Palkia, Landorus, Thundurus, Pelipper, Farigiraf, and Gargarnacle. So hopefully we get some wins. Let's check out their team. Dango with Kyogre. Dozo! Dude, we got Garg, bro! Oh my god, we got the Garg? And they're going Dozo and we got Garg, bro! I don't know about that. I mean, maybe it's Garg, though. Garg's gonna be hard to use here. I can just Garg them. The problem is I have Flying Garg, which is, like, really good into, like, Focus Blast, but really bad into Thunderbolt, so they make a sick read. They have good matchup into it! Alright, so let's see. Let's see, what are they gonna do? They're choosing up the rules here. Okay. Dozo. Ogre Bolt. We also have Fairy Farigiraf, which is actually kind of nice into, like, the Bolt, too, if we need it. Clear Amulet Dozo. Palkia, it seems pretty good into Dozo, doesn't it? They're Grass Terra, Unaware? I think this is going to be a guard game, but, like, we got to see, like, how we need to do it correctly. I think Pelipper's also pretty good into Dozo, isn't it? You could only really hit us with, like, Order Up, and we have Sash. And you could Wave Crash me if you want, but, like, I think we're okay. Alright. So, we're going into the battle right here. Pelipper, Dango, Dozo, Tatsu, Bolt, Kyogre. I'm trying to think what I need to do. I know that Garg is the answer here. I know that it is. But let's just think about how I want to get it set up. I can't intimidate them, so like Lando is just not worth bringing. Farigiraf, not really worth bringing. Pelipper, definitely usable. So Pelipper Palkia seems definitely like something I could open up with. Then into my Garg. And like I'm looking at this, I don't actually like Thundy here. I think Thundy might be like a slow L. Maybe I do want to go Lando. Lando's great in a Dango. Yeah, I'm just going to go Lando. And again, their open team sheet looks a little bit like this. So Dozo's going to be kind of hard. I want to see if they said anything. Like, okay, they said searching. Cool. So yeah, let's see what they have here. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more terms like this, where I kind of break down my thought process behind why I'm doing this. I'm still trying to learn the format myself. And hopefully I didn't submit my team sheet wrong. But let's see. They have Fake Out as an option. We have Farigiraf potentially defending us. We should be good here. I need to lock in. Like, literally, I need to lock in my team. They're waiting for me. Okay. They probably weren't thinking they were going to have to fight against, like, double redirector. Sorry, not double redirection. Sorry, double wide guard. They probably didn't think they were going to have to fight against double wide guard. So, hopefully we get the win here. Dozo, I might be falling too much for the Dozo bait, but that's why I really like that I brought Lando in the back, because it just goes straight through that. The Raging Bolt and the Dango, like Lando is this guy's worst nightmare. And if we can force a Grass Terra early, maybe conditioning with Palkia, we can be in a good spot. So Dozo and Bolt. Okay. Unique. Is there a problem with Protect and Pivot? What would you hit Pelipper with? Order Up? Would you even go after Pelipper? Do I care if you go after Pelipper? That sounds like a good question. Like, I don't need this Pelipper for anything. I can just protect and... Yeah, I'm absolutely fine to just, like, protect Pelipper and just throw a Hurricane into this Dozo, bro. Like, Thunderclap me, bro. Show me what you got. You don't have your boost yet. And you can't break the Pelipper until you show him. And you Grass Terra it in front of my Hurricane, bro? What'd you think I was gonna do? Not click Hurricane? Well, I did. Oh no. Not like this, bro. I wonder if they're like Draco metering my Palkia. Here we go, get this 1, 2, 3, eyes on me, Hurricane, baby! Oh my goodness, oh no. Dondo's, oh no. He's down for the count. Pelipper count busted. Thunderbolt, yeah, you break Sash here. Good. So what I really like about this play here is, like, a lot of their board has, like, massive AoE, right? Like Kyogre, like Dango, Tatsu. Yeah, Tatsu's, like, mostly AoE as well. I think I'm just going to Terastallize my Palkia and I win. They might just be scooping. But yeah, we're just Terastallize here. Spatial Rend. Either of these guys are good. Who am I more afraid of Spatial Rending? I'm probably going to want to get the Tatsu after work, because we're probably going to lose our Pelipper this turn. And they're probably just scooping, honestly. But, like, we play these out. Okay, they're playing. They're playing. I really like the Steel Terra here on the Palkia. Really vibe with the Steel Terra here. Really just makes it so they can't really hit us with that many things. They have like Draco Meteor and T-Pulse on Tatsu and Muddy Water. So we're just going to stop that here. Let's see if they go for Thunderclap into our Palkia. We're going to see. Survey says. Muddy Water. Block a Renode. See, that's why we're safe on that Steel Terra, at least for this turn. That's why we want to get the Tatsu off the board, because they are faster than us. And if they were to drop like a Thunderbolt into our Palkia, I don't think we care as much. Just got to hit this move. Spatial Rend. Spatial Ending this guy. Oof. Big oofs. And they did not Thunderclap. Okay. They did not Thunderclap. They are up the Draco on my Steel Terra. Nice. So now they can't pivot out that Bolt. They're at -2. I think we're in a good spot here. Last mon should be Dango, right? Kyogre. Oh, why did I say Kyogre? Yeah, of course it is. So I could just Thunderbolt that. And so they have Ice Beam, Water Spout, Origin Pulse. So they're going to go after the Pelipper this turn. They're probably going to... I think I'm just going to double tap their Kyogre. Like, pop. You still Wide Guard just to make sure they can't do anything. And then we're going to get our second Wide Guard user and win the game. It's fair. I really like Thunder on Palkia, by the way. Palkias are the natural predators of the Kyogres. And this game ain't any different. We cannot para because they have Covert Cloak, but we're fine. Ice Beam. Oh, they're making reads. They're trying to get those freezers, pleasers out here. Not like this though. And then we do just outspeed them, so I think we're fine. As long as we don't get crit by... I don't want to show that we even brought Guard, so I think I'm just gonna go Lando. I vibe with that. They're like, this bro actually brought Lando, and I'm like, yo, I did though. But I did though. I did bring Lando. And I think in game 2, what I'm going to do is actually leave like Lando Pelipper, because this will make it so the Dozo has to lock into the Tatsu, and once you've locked into the Tatsu, I think I'm fine. So Thunder should be good to finish this guy off. Big damage on the EQ here. And I'm just not that afraid of the damage from the Palkia. I think your best play here is like protect Kyogre into like Thunderbolt. It's your best play, but your Bolt's going to take so much damage from this EQ. Remember, we have Telepathy, so we don't have to worry about Earthquaking ourselves, even though we are a Steel type. It's just kind of nice. And I think that like we just break the Kyogre with this Earthquake from here. Let's see how much damage we do to the Bolt. I'm actually really curious on this Calc. Almost gets the KO there. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Thunderbolt. Let's see if Palkia lives this. You're at -2, remember. Yeah, we dummy thick. And that's it. That's game 1. Game 1 and done. Cool. We do be taking those. So we didn't even need to show Guard. Thunderclap's fine. Yeah, dude, we thick. Like, the fact that they Draco'd, like, we just had it. EQ, EQ, baby! Telepathy, that's what we like to see! And these guys go down. Not bad. Not bad. Can we take those wins all the way to the bank? I have to report my game 1 as a win. I won. Not game 1 win. Yeah, 6 game 1. Is this just a best of 1? Is this just a best of 1? Are these best of 1 games? What? I wouldn't be surprised if they're best of 1. Details. Let's see. Open team sheet. Best of 1. Dude, we won! Alright, well, whatever. I take those ones all the way to the bank, dude. I was like planning out my game 2 and game 3. Like I was trying to like, oh man, what do I want to do for games 2 and game 3? I'm like big braining it out here, trying to condition people. It's just best of 1 until top cut. So yeah, we're gonna go into the next round. That's what we like. So one really cool thing you can do in between your rounds is look at like all the data they have on Limitless. So like let's go to the metagame section, and it shows like how many of each Pokemon are in the tournament. Like so 55% of the teams have Incineroar in them. 37% of the teams have Rillaboom. So you can see like what the popular Pokemon are. I want to see how many Palkias are in this tournament, bro. I think I'm the only one. I am the only Palkia in the tournament, I think. There's a Ditto in here too. That's kind of sick. And you can also go and sort it by like standings and just see like what everyone's using, and you can check out like a really cool team sheet. So if you're someone that's trying to get better at the game, these Limitless tournaments are going to be a big help for learning like what people are playing, why they're playing it, what they're pairing things next to, and then the record of the Pokemon in general. So if there's ever a Pokemon you ever wanted to use, check out some recent Limitless tournaments and just see like what their win rate is, and if they are winning, what they're being paired with to get that win rate. I think like, let's see, you know, I'm here somewhere. Where's your boy? I want to make sure my team sheet's correct. I guess I could just, yeah. There we go. We're right here. All right, so our team sheet is right here. So you can see our team is Origin Form Palkia with the Lustrous Globe, Telepathy, Steel, Terra Thunder. The Lando's correct, the Thundy's correct. I made some changes because I used this team in a video very recently where I had like Clef and Sin, and I don't like the Clef and Sin. I think the Garg and the Fargraph do a much better job. The Fargraph specifically deals greatly with like Terrapagos. You just Psychic Noise it, and then they're like, I can't heal, and then you're like, I'm coming hot, you know. Garg also just really, really good against Terrapagos. We have Flying Terra because they're normally built with like Earth Power. And, yeah, they're normally built like Earth Power, and that's Star Move or whatever. So it's like you go Flying Terror, you just block them out. So it's pretty cool thing being able to see everything that you're using, everything that other people are using. And let's just check out a couple more things. How many more people do we have? We're about halfway through first round. Like, people are still playing out here. Not everyone's as fast as your boy THATSAplusONE, but I will say, since we have just time to talk here, like, I just don't really care for this format. I don't know what it is. I've never been a fan of restricted formats, but I feel like single restricted feels much more like I'm playing rock, paper, scissors. I've used this analogy before to where I say it feels like I'm playing a trading card game where, you know, I'm using like a fire deck, and I just really, really hope that I fight all the grass decks, and I really, really hope that I don't see any water decks. And the issue with that I have an issue with is that I don't think that's as competitive as some of the other formats that we've had, right? Praying that I get a good matchup isn't a competitive way to win. And yeah, maybe I'm not thinking hard enough and I just need a big brain. I just need to lock in. I think that's what like Joe UX9 would say. I think he's in this tournament as well. But I will say that I'm just not really comfortable with the fact that like if your restricted loses to their restricted through no fault of your own, you're going to have up the creek without a paddle, without anything. You're just dead, you know? So it's like, I don't know how I feel about that yet. I haven't really been able to understand my thoughts on this format well enough, or found any restricteds that I actually like using. Like, I just don't like these Pokemon. Maybe if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we're just waiting for this next round to start. Hopefully we get some good stuff. I will also say, like, a lot of people stream these tournaments. You know, I'm just recording this video today, but there's a lot of people streaming. So if you've ever wanted to, like, get better, this is, like, the tool that people use to get better. These, like, weekday tournaments on Limitless. Maybe I'll leave a link to it in the description. I want to see what people are using on... I think if we click one of these, it'll show us. I just want to see it. It'll show us, like, all the teams. Yeah, it shows, like, all the people they're using. It's like, well, I want to see what people are using on Terrapagos, because I think Terrapagos is one of those really weird mons. So these are all of the Terrapagos teams in the tournament. Right? So this guy's Terrapagos Dozo with Glim. That sounds really obnoxious. Terrapagos Comfey, Terrapagos Smeargle, Terrapagos Blood Moon. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. So this is it's a good way to get ideas too for like what teams you might want to use. Terrapagos Okidoki Zapdos. That's something. That's kind of weird. Rocky Helmet Protect. Ton, I like that. Magnet Zapdos. I don't like that. So like I was talking a little bit about like putting the value on stuff. Understanding the value of Terra, understanding the value of your restricted. Each turn, you know, your restricted's attacking. If you're not doing something to disincentivize your opponent's restricted from doing the same amount of damage, you're effectively like losing the turn, in my opinion. I think tempo is very important in this matchup. This is a Supercell Slam. Why is that there? Why is that there? What are you here for? Is this just for Pelipper, bro? Holy shit, is this guy like, I would lose to that. That's weird. But anyways, long story short, Magnet seems like a really low power play here, just because like it's a 1.2 boost at the cost of your item on arguably like I think a really, really important Pokemon. It's weird that we're seeing Zapcan. This guy's team is nuts, by the way. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And I would not know this if I didn't go into this metagame data. That is really, really funny. Let's see how many more games we have left. And so this one's hosted by Himi. I know he streams all of his rounds too. So think about checking him out. We're almost to the end. We are almost to the end of round 1. And, yeah, we're just going to go to the next round and hope that we win. So, I'll see you guys when that round starts. Yo, 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 yo. Groudon. So, Groudon, double fake-out cycling with Incineroar, Bolt, Specs, Flutter, and Wake. Huh. We should have a usable matchup against Groudon, I think. I think we should have a usable matchup against Groudon. Like, we have Palkia, like... And the fact that Flutter is Specs means... I actually think we can just, like, lead Farigiraf. I think we can actually just... Yeah, I think we can just lead Farigiraf and Palkia. And we can even go, like, Protect Thunderwave into the Flutter Mane if we felt like it. But we can also just, like, pivot in our Pelipper and just pop their Groudon, right? Because they have Terra-type Fire, right? They're just always going to take that Hydro. And then if we go Terrastalize, Palkia, Steel, we don't have to care about your Flutter. And their Orb here, and then they'll just never have Weather, and we win. That's my plan here. So let me know as well. I know you guys are watching this. So, like, let me know if you guys like hearing my thought process behind, like, setting up these more tournament, like, serious-centric games. I think they're very different than Ladder. You know, I think they're very, very different than Ladder is. I think we're going to be leading the Farigiraf to stop them from going for fake-outs, right? And also, I think good thing about Farigiraf, they're going to see Fairy Terra Farigiraf. And Farigiraf says no Thunderclap, right? And then if that Bolt's only move is Thunderclap and Dragon Pulse, it just can't hit us. So if we actually did save our Terra, they could not hit anything. Like, we would just 1v1 them with just Farigiraf, right? So that's something that they have to, like, realize. So Farigiraf's a really good Pokemon to still bring here. I'm just trying to think, like, I think we're going to be fine. Because, yeah, even if they don't lead... Oh, another thing about Farigiraf is it's really slow. So, like, if, let's say they wanted to pivot in Groudon and I wanted to pivot in Pelipper, Farigiraf would underspeed a lot of their mons and be able to pivot in second. So, actually, if they did pivot in Groudon, I'd still be able to pivot in my Pelipper and have the weather I need to get what I want done. So, I think we're going to be good here. I think we're going to be good. And they're both checked in. I'm trying to think, like, yeah, I think it's a very, very standard-looking team. So, Farigiraf... Palkia, Pelipper. We need to bring one more Mon. I get a whole nother Mon here. That's so sick. I think Thundy is viable here. I think Thundy is viable here. It's decent against that Groudon. Don't think we're gonna need it. I don't know if I want Garg. Garg might be really good here too. Garg's only really good against like Amoonguss and Dozo, right? It's up to me to decide the rules. Here we go. So. Get that off the board. So official rules 2 is the GS Cup format for you guys curious about how these guys get set up. And yeah, let's just go into this. Here we go. I wonder if I can actually really tunnel them with... Garg is actually really good against that Groudon. What do you do? Heat crash me with the freaking Groudon? Bro, like, go nuts. I mean, please don't, but like, they might. All right, so let's see. We know that we wanted to do this. And we know that we want to do this, and we know that we want to do this. I think Lando is usable here, but if they get up the weather, Lando is just straight garbage. Lando is good against Bolt, only if we're winning. And again, Lando's really good against Flutter, but only if we're already winning. I mean, Lando's bad against Groudon. I think it's Garg. Garg is just so weird looking here, right? I think that Garg's like not value here, especially against like Protect, Calm Mind, Bolt. I don't think it's very value. I don't think it's a win. I think I'd have to be really, really ahead for Garg to actually get a like one. I'd already have to have a 1v1 versus Groudon, and like I think like Lando actually could probably do a better job there. So I'm just gonna go Lando. So that's a good thing to notice is like when you know that like even in a 1v1 situation, which is the best situation you could use something, you'd still lose, because Garg would still lose to the Groudon. He would just Swords Dance all the way up, read my Protects, right, because I have lefties, and then he would just like two-shot me with Heat Crash, right? So if that's the case and we'd have to go into that late of a game, I'd rather do like 30% of the damage with Groudon with some sort of split move, and then just bring in my Lando and go like EQ, soak when Heat Crash, second EQ wins the game. And so like Lando technically can do that, but it's also better against Rilla, better against Incin, better against Wake, better against Flutter, better against Bolt. It just means Lando's the better Mon for this situation. So here we go, going up into the game. I don't know if this is like a good or bad matchup though, so it's gonna be hard to say. If they lead Groudon, I'm in a great spot. They did not lead Groudon. They have Fairy Terra Bolt, which is so cool, but at the same time, how much do I care? Are you Terastallizing that thing? And do I need to Terastallize my Palkia? Because Palkia, like, doesn't want to Terastallize. Like, I don't have to respect anything this turn. What are you gonna do, fake out Calm Mind? Do I care about this? You have D-Pulse? Like, I'll pull the trigger. I ain't doing anything else today, bro. I ain't doing anything else today. I can just Helping Hand. What if I just went, like... You know what we're gonna do? I'm okay with this. I'm not throwing away my Palkia this turn. There's no reason to, like, go nuts. Now your Protect's on cooldown. I can do what I want. Now you're in Sin. Can knock off. I think he's probably parting shotting my Palkia, right? Yeah. Right? But now you have to exude Terra if you don't want to get messed up. And I just look like I'm playing this passive. I just look like I'm vibing out here. So what we do now is I think I steal Terra. And I just do this. And I'm going to pivot in the Pelipper because I'm pretty sure your Bolt's pivoting out for your Groudon. You could just go Fairy Terra too. I don't really care about that. But I want to do this because I want to be able to catch the Groudon. I guess Helping Hand could do the same play. But if I do catch the Groudon on this, that is just game. They didn't pivot. It's alright. We haven't lost yet. We still have good pivots. If I can hit this Hydro, though, I think we're still gaming. And I don't think I'm faster than their Bolt is, right? So let's see what they do here. They're just going to Terra their way out of it? That's fair with me. If they want to go Fairy Terra on that Bolt, go nuts. I need to hit this Hydro, though. And then we're going to see them bring in Groudon, but then I'll be able to pivot in my Lando, soak a little bit of damage. And then, like, I think I'll be fine. Let's go. Yeah, so important. I'm also happy that I pivoted that in and did everything like this. I didn't actually got a crit, too. Holy moly, the big damage. Okay, so Sin is down for the count. Are they just Dracoing or Calm Minding? Calm Minding's fine. So they got my Terra for free there, but I got their Sin. I wasted Terra. I now have a weakness to Groudon. In both ways. Groudon's going to come out here. This is actually super fine, though. So we're just going to protect. I wonder if they would Heat Crash. Because, like, I could just Wide Guard it. Wide Guard P-Blades, I mean. I'm just going to protect. You can have it. This is a good Mon here. And then I'm probably going to pivot out Palkia. And I think I can still get, like, massive value off this EQ. And we're just making it so we don't get popped on by a Thunderclap. We can do that in a couple turns. Like, I can just pivot back in my third Wrath and just go to town. I want to see if we get that Fairy Terra out of him. Cool. The fact that Terastallizing and something, like, we take these all the way to the bank. Thank goodness. Now we know what we're doing for the rest of the game. Finally, they go for the Fairy Terra here. They are at +1, Sun boosted. Let's see. Lando is still the right Mon here, I think. Because you can't Thunderclap it, right? I wonder if they're just going to go for the D-Pulse, which would be a good play here. I have no problem with that D-Pulse into this slot. At all. Thunderclap. Ooh, not today, buddy. Not today. And Groudon can Heat Crash too. P-Blades. Ooh, not today, bro. I said not today. I said no TY, not today. I'm probably going to pivot up my Palkia for Pelipper. Kind of want a U-turn. I outspeed both these guys. I can mess these guys up. But I think the Pelipper pivot is a good play. And Earthquake is just good damage. Like, you could still have Rilla on that team, but I think this is solid. What are you going to do? Pivot out your Groudon for Flutter and just eat an EQ in the face? You're probably depulsing my Lando right now, but I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to eventually get a board state that has Palkia and Farigiraf on the board. You can't Thunderclap me, and I will just Hydro Pump boost in the range, just shred right through the rest of your Bolt's health. Because right now, you don't have the ground weakness, but I'm still going to do like 35% with this Earthquake, right? So let's see what happens here. Photosynthesis, no TY. Pivot out that Groudon. Like I said, you can have Rilla, which is the right Mon to have here. Walking Wake is not the right mon to have here. Cool. It's a big EQ. Like, literally just absolutely massive. Nice. And you can depulse my Lando. Okay, okay. Oh, I don't die. That's actually so nice for me. Okay. So you're going to pivot back out for Groudon. And I need to pick what I would like to do. You've already Terra'd. You're going to... who is pivoting? That is the actual question of the day, isn't it? That's a good question. Who is pivoting? This is such a weird looking play. I like this play, though. You can't pivot both. You might double protect, but you can't pivot both. That's right, so they're pivoting out the +1 bolt to enable the Wake, but the Wake only has single target attacking moves. So yeah, you can get my Lando off the board. You can get the Lando off the board. That's totally your Lando. You can have it. I'm not gonna pivot in my Palkia and have you flamethrower it and not just lose the game. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop you in the mouth with a massive weather ball that you activated for me. And then Palkia should be able to do stuff here. Right? Like, come on, Palkia. Come on, Palkia. That's some good damage. Okay. Maybe I should just Tailwind it there, though, because, like, honestly, I could have just had a speed control. Right place, Palkia. I think the right play here, as lame as it sounds, is something like Tailwind, Protect, into, like, Spatial Rend. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one. I should have Tailwind last turn. My fault. I will Tailwind this turn. I will not make that same mistake again, because we need to be able to outspeed the Wake. I'm thinking, though. I can't lose my Pelipper this turn. They know. They know that I don't want to lose it. I just wonder if, like, Blind Hurricane in the Sun would be better. That's a dumb question, but I think it might in almost some situation be better. Like, if I just got the Wake off the board, I could have a really good board state where I pivot back out, protect, and pivot back in. They go after the Pelipper. They're nuking my Pelipper slot this turn. And that's just a hard read. And I think if you want to let them go for, like, a hard read like that, I can't stop that. I like that they kept me honest. I appreciate the respect on my name. We do now get a Tailwind up. And so I can check your Wake. Oh, that's greedy. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's do this. Let's do this live. You can pivot out for that bolt. I can't stop you. I can't stop you. You are still ahead here, good sir. You can even protect, wait out my Tailwinds. Like, you have so much of an advantage right now. But I'm gaming. You know what I mean? That's what's happening here. I'm straight gaming. Let's go. Everyone's staying in. No one's pivoting. So no bolt pivot. Let me just hit the spatial run. Let's go. Show me that P-Blades. Show me that P-Blades, dude. Show me the P-Blades. Show me the P-Blades. I think if you P-Blades, I think I might win. No! What a good play. Good play. I respect you. I mean, I don't die. That's still the right play to make there. That is still absolutely the right play to make. Because now I'm, like, within range of a lot of different stuff. But, hey, dude, you can't say I'm not an absolute gamer here. Alright, special attack boost. I wonder how much damage they take from a Weather Ball. How much damage do you think they take from Weather Ball? I could protect, pivot, and Giraffe. And then re-read back out. But if I lose the Giraffe, it doesn't matter how much speed control I have. I can pivot in Giraffe and just try and KO Groudon, but then if I lose... I don't think Giraffe and Pelipper will beat Bolt. That's like my issue here, and I think I kind of have to go after Bolt right now. And I just ran out of time. This is my only play. I'm trying to play around Thunderclap, let them protect, and try and still KO this Groudon. I took way too much time talking. Spatial Rem might not even KO Groudon from here, but we're trying our best. They did not Thunderclap. I do take out the Groudon. Are you calm minding me, bro? Good sir, are you calm minding me? You didn't Dragon Pulse my... You did Dragon Pulse, okay, but that's fine, but like... That's it. I think we got it. That was the right play for me. That was it. I just have to hit a Hydro, I think. I think I have to hit a Hydro. Oh, my God. Let me just think about what I need to do here. That's happening. And then... I just think I need to get the right board state to hit a Hydro. To where, like, I might have to, like, pivot in Pelipper, protect, and then re-pivot out the Giraffe, and then Hydro. That's kind of like what I'm looking at here. Psychic Noise is still kind of nice here. You'll make some reads, go for some reads, be my guest. You can totally go after this for a Graph. I can't, like, stop you from hitting it, but I can make it so you don't do any damage, or don't healing anymore. If you were to like to Calm Mind, I can't stop you, bro. Yep, this is totally fine. Because I think in this board state, yes, you can Thunderclap, right? But I don't know if you can stop both of my Mons at the same time. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You might. You definitely could, maybe might. Palkia might just eat this, though. Like, Palkia might just eat a Thunderclap in the face. I think Palkia can eat a Thunderclap. So yeah, we're just going to go for damage. Weather Ball is more damage than Hurricane, I think, so I'm going to do it. Hydros. Hydros up, boys. Let's go. Come on. You got no healing, right? So you can't, like, protect, wait out rain, do anything like weird like that. Hydro Pump. Oh, we just hit the raw Hydro. Just the slap. Just the slippity slap. Hydro right in the face, dude. We're 2-0. Dude, we're gaming out here. Moving, grooving, bobbing, weaving. That's what we like to see. Oh my gosh, we take those wins all the way to the bank. I just went through this whole thing, just talking through every single thing I need to do for my third round against Metagame VGC, and I was not recording. Never lucky. I just went through everything. I'm probably going to lose this round, but if we check us, we can actually go for a really, really, really good first turn. I'm trying to think of what they are going to do to win this one. Because we can pivot in Fargraph. We can just pivot in the Fargraph and just do whatever we want. I can even go pivot in Fargraph, protect Palkia, and then next turn Helping Hand Spatial Rent Oko their Amoonguss. And I think that might be the better play for me. Because like Pelipper was just there to set the rain to like scare the Incineroar, maybe force a Terra. I will do that. We have Goggles on the Fargraph. I don't think there's a problem just playing that passive turn. And then I think next turn, Helping Hand Spatial Rem will Oko the Amoonguss, especially when I crit. But I can't believe I wasn't recording. I talked about like everything. I broke their whole team down. Never lucky, right? So yeah, I think as long as we're not getting knockoff Sport into my Pelipper slot, like are they just that much of a legend? I don't think they're fake outing either, but like we'll see what happens. Fake out, cool. They went for the fake out. Armor Tail, yeah. And so the reason why we don't just attack here, you're like, he was fake outing, you know, but like we don't know who they were sporing. So Fargraph, they were targeting the Pelipper slot. So I think they fake out of the Palkia slot and spored the Fargraph slot, which is a good play. It was spore the Pelipper slot. I think there was also a valid option to go like fake out the Pelipper and spore the Palkia. So like I didn't want to just lose the game to a spore play. And I still think that like this is just a lot of damage. Like this might just get me what I need. Let's go. Oh, we gaming. It's a Water Terra on Amoonguss, Ghost on Incin. Water Terra. Okay. I mean, if I get this, I got no other shots, bro. This is it. You're going all in right now. Oh, we gaming. Let's go. No protect either. Let's see what happens. Spatial Rend hits. Does Spatial Rend crit though? Whew. Is that no crit? Are we just that much of a gamer? And that's their Terra down. That's really big for us. It's like quite nice. Last time I checked. Fargraph kind of busted. And you can party, like, this Palkia about to be pivoting for a hot minute. And you're going to bring in that Shadow Rider. And Shadow Rider can't do that much, even with a nasty plot to Farigiraf. So I think I'm just going to Thunder Wave it. When you bring out back out Farigiraf, go like protect, party, like I think I'm fine here. I'm like low-key fine with just Palkia, like just I haven't Terra'd yet. I could just, if you send out that Incin, I actually will just Terra, Hydro Pump, and Thunder Wave and win the game. Urshi, okay. Urshi, good mon here for you. You threaten my Farigiraf. Quite the amount. I wonder, actually though. Now, this just kills Urshi. Am I wrong? I mean, I don't think I'm wrong. I think Urshi's gone. Is Palkia, so like Palkia is cracked because it has above base 100 speed, and Palkia Origin has a base 120, so you can put a lot of that extra bulk into other points. It's just a really good allocation of Palkia's stats. This is going to make us neutral to Astral Barrage, which we were already neutral. But it makes so we don't just get bodied by a Draining Kiss. I don't want to take like half from a Draining Kiss. They're probably Nasty Pot in this first turn. I'm gonna let that happen because we have Lando in the back. I just gotta stick some damage into the Calyrex. There's a Nasty Plot. Gotta let that happen. Gotta let that one just go to town. Because we can still go for Protect Palkia and just sorry, Thunder Wave. Oh no! No! We got a Para though. I'll take those. We do be taking those. I'll be taking those. Those are things that I take here. Full Para would be nice. Oh, so we lose Farigiraf. Mystic Water Rain boosted. Oh, do we not lose Farigiraf here? That would be sick. Okay. Huh. Astral bodies me, but I can protect the Astral. And you have to Draining Kiss then. So that means I think that like that is a good play, but you do have Incin. I'm going to do this. If you want to read me and go protect Calyrex Surging Strikes me, you'd be a gamer. But it looks like you're not. You can totally hit this slot here. Surging Strike, Astral Barrage does not hit the Giraffe. Giraffe outspeeds Urshi right now. We stick our Thunder Wave into the... We hopefully stick our Thunder Wave. Can we stick a Thunder Wave, please? Are we Thunder Wave stickers? Thunder Wave... Oh, full Para. I know they were hitting the Palkia. That was the right play. And then Thunder Wave. That's good for me. Cool. Yeah, we take those. Thunder Wave, kind of nice. Okay, so Palkia is at -1. We still have Pelipper. You have to go here. And then I think you just stick... I think if you just stick damage, Incin win, or Lando wins. I think Lando will just win out if you stick the damage. I'm a gamer. Through and through. I'm a gamer! I want to stick damage. I want to win. Good play. So they're gonna be able to break my Palkia here probably, but then they don't have they don't have Incin on the board right now, so we just bring out Lando in this game. You can protect pivot in the Incin. Like I think I'm fine. CC, good play. Stat drop. Not bad. So we have Pelipper and Lando. Like those are so good here because you never are gonna get a chance to like break. Yeah, I think we just... I don't even know if I need a Tailwind, but I think if we just Weather Ball into the Urshi slot and EQ, it makes so you can't pivot in... I mean, I guess you have the option to go for a... they could Aqua Jet me, but they're intimidated now. And there's no more... Oh, there's Fresh Rain. I think we live that. I think we live it. Big Lando energy. They also have double Para. Like, I think they have to crit an Aqua Jet here. And not get fully paralyzed with either of their mons. I think we're in a good enough spot. But I think their best play would be, like, protect Kali, pivot out Urshi for Incin. They might just protect Kali and pivot in Urshi anyways, but I think Pelipper is still fast enough to get this. So we just Weather Ball. I think Pelipper would outspeed Kali. May actually think about this. I think I actually need a Tailwind. Even though they're like fully... No, this is fine. I don't need to do all this. Yeah, we're good. Because I would say they might just protect Kali and fodder Urshi. They try to protect. They try to protect. I can respect that. Aqua Jet comes in hot. We hold, though, and that's game. That's GG's. Cool. We doing it, boys. Undefeated. Got a little bit of luck on that Thunder. But I also think Thunder low rolled. It was like a neutral Thunder and Urshi. No way they're calced for that. And then they bring out the Incin, and then that's going to be it. That Amoonguss took the fat L, like that first turn though. Like, oh my god. Second turn, sorry. Oh man, Farigiraf kind of nice out here. Here's Incineroar. And he just reported his loss. He says GG's. GG's. Whew. Yeah, we take those. This team's cooking. Like, I feel really comfortable with this team. Yeah, there is like bad RNG that can happen. But like, I just feel really, really nice about like Genie's, Palkia, Telepathy, Pelipper. It just feels really, really, really good together. Feels
All
really,
right,
really
here
good.
we go. Going into round 4.
Checking it on in. Yo, 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 yo. Here we go. Round 4, man. The guy we fought last round got really, really mad that we beat him, I think. I think he got really mad that we beat him because he went and like reviewed the game and like yelled at his screen in another language for 5 minutes. We're going up against Koraidon here. Koraidon, I really respect Fire Pawn in this matchup. Psychic. Throat Spray. See, this should be Psychic Noise, right? That'd probably be better because it would get the boost from the Throat Spray. Let's see. Goggles and Sin, Koraidon. Koraidon's going to be hard to beat, but I think because our team's like really one-dimensional, like it's like no Protect, no Protect, no Protect. You have Protect here, but then you have Specs here. I think we could be fine. So let's try this. I didn't think I was going to be playing this tournament this long. I really didn't. I thought I was just going to play a couple games and be done. Normally I like to play these tournaments. I like to know my team works, and then I just like dip. If I'm like 2-0, 3-0 drop, that's fine. Let's just keep playing though. I'm trying to think of what we need to do here. I don't really need to worry about Trick Room. I think I could still lead Palkia. I think Palkia is just a solid lead into this team. As long as I don't Terra, their Koraidon can't mess me up. So even if I'm afraid of that Flutter, I think I just have to hold the L and force them to like commit into me. But let's see. They might go for a pivot as well. This is not something I'm excited to mess with. Lando is usable here. Actually, Lando's like super usable here. Like Lando Farigiraf is definitely usable. I think Lando's better in the back. I think Lando's just a really good mon in the back. We could get away with Thundy here, though. Thundy's good here, too. This will be hard. Here we go. So going into round 4. I could get away with leading Pelipper here, I think. But I think they're going to lead more like balance passive. So, like, I think I want to go... I don't hate, like, these. I think this gives me what I need. And what my plan is actually here, like, I might let you just actually have my Palkia. I might let you have it, bro. But if it lets me get a board state where I can just go Terrastalize Lando, have Weather or Speed Control, and just go pop, 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 that's GG's, you know? That's the idea that we're going with for this game. That's the idea. Cool. Now let's go into it. Because, like, their team is actually really weak to Lando. They have Fire Pawn, Rilla, Flutter, depending on that set, will get one-shotted, and Koraidon. And they have Double Dip Fire Terra, so it's like, well, not Double Dip, but they have a Fire Terra. It's like EQ, if I will have to lock into that too, is good. They have Grassy Glide on Fire Pawn, which is actually really scary, because it does neutral damage to Palkia. Pelipper's also really good against this team too. I think, I was going to say, remind me, guys, to set my Tailwind with Pelipper, but, like, I don't know if I'm going to have the time. We'll see, though. I wonder if they're going to lead, like, Giraffe. Like, if they lead, like, Giraffe and Sin or Giraffe Rilla, would they be Trick Rooming me? Hard to say. Hard to say. I do think Lando is a really good mon here. I just don't want to lead with it. I don't want to lead it and get intimidated by the Incin if they... Because I think Incin's still a really good mon on their team. Again, their team looks like this. I really think the Psychic should be Psychic Noise, and that would be the only change I would make on their team. Because it just gives you another way to activate your Throat Spray. So, Rilla Flutter. So the thing that I'm looking at here is I should underspeed that Rilla, and you shouldn't be fake outing me because there is a Farigiraf thing on the board. So, like, if you wanted to pivot out that Flutter for Koraidon, and if I wanted to be a bully, I could pivot my Pelipper, but then, like, oof. I'm going to just protect my Palkia this turn and just Thunder Wave your Flutter main. And if you want to be a gamer and just go, like, double all in on my Farigiraf and just ignore my Palkia, I've lived a full life, dude. You're just gonna ignore my restricted turn when you're not? Like, you're gonna throw a little bit of respect on it, right? Just a little bit of stank on it. I guess they're not. They're doubling the Frigoraph. Never lucky, bro. It's the right play. They did the right play. They did the right play. They did the right play. But like, you see how they could have just lost the game there, right? That's the thing about this format that's like so nuts. And since they U-turned, they have to bring in something that they don't want to bring in their Koraidon, but they're gonna have to show their last Mon. So if they go and Sin here, that means that they have to have Koraidon in the back, and that means Lando can actually come in unintimidated, which is still really good, actually. Ogerpon, so no Insin, no Fake Out. This is still a good board state for me, whether it doesn't look like it, but like, let's be honest, it still really is, because like you have these three plus Rillaboom. I think we have to nuke. We have to do, this is what's happening, you know. I'm looking at these. I'm looking at these. High crit. I think I just could Oko you. Let's go. Pivot in for whatever, bro. Pivot in for the Koraidon, bro. They might. Honestly, they could. They should have. If they would have pivoted out that Fire Pond, like for the Koraidon, I don't know who's faster, like Ogerpon or Palkia right now. I don't know because my Palkia's not full speed. But if like they would have been able to get weather control and able to flutter it out speed my liner, that would have sucked. Here we go, Terra on both sides. Oh, they going Fire Terra? Are they actually throwing the game in the garbage? Okay, they're going Terra on the flutter. Okay, I mean, still, but if they did that play on the Ogerpon and I hydrated it, dude, that would be sick. Yo, let's see what happens here. Let us see if seeing is believing. Survey says, follow me. That's a great play from them. I really, really like that play. Because it lets you just do what you want. And I wonder who they're going after. I don't know if they break Orlando, but I think they do. I like that. I vibe with this. Yep, obviously we take out the Ogerpon there. They do have follow me on the open team sheet, so it was a good solid play. Moonblast into probably Lando. Like, you are weak to that Mon. If you don't get the KO here, I win the game. Remember, all this happened because of our Fardraft passive play. If we would have just pivoted out for Pelipper and just clocked that flutter on the first turn, game would have been over. Yeah, we don't get the KO there either. We have not lost yet, but we are going to lose. So there's a difference. We have not lost yet, but we will lose soon. So, never lucky. I'm trying to think if I did this right, too. Like, maybe I shouldn't have Terastallized Lando. Maybe I should have just went Rock Slide. You know, maybe I should have just Rock Slid and tried to flinch out. Because if you're going to follow me, my best play there would have been Rock Slide. Trying to think of what I could do. You're locked into... The right play is just this. You go for that. I'm making the right play, which is not amazing. If you want to misplay and hit this Palkia with a Moonblast, be my guest. If you want to fake out the Palkia, be my guest. You're fake out in the correct slot, which breaks my sash. You're doubling to the Pelipper, which see, like, this is a misplay. There's no reason to do that, you know? Absolutely none. Because what this does right here is it gives me a chance to hit a double protect, right? It gives me a chance to hit a double protect, and then do something else after it. Now, I'm trying to think. You have to have Koraidon, which means I want Tailwind. And then I bully both of your Mons. So yeah, if I hit this double protect, I still have shots to win the game. If you go... I mean, they're probably just going to Woodhammer them. You should just hit the damn Pelipper, bro. Let me get this. Let me get this. Come on. Come on. Right now, they're like, oh, fuck. I get the double. You're giving me the shots here. Yo, we shots gaming out here. Here we go. Moonblast. Good targeting. It took you a minute, right? It took you a minute. Should have done it last turn. There's absolutely no reason why you don't do that. But you cannot say that I didn't make the right play near the end. Because I did. I did do the right play at the end, you know? There's the turn late on it. You saw they took a little bit of time. They're like, oh fuck, dude, what if it's a double? And then they played around my double. Like, hey, that just shows that they're doing stuff right too. I'm totally going for the triple because I can. Give me that triple. Easy. If I get the triple, you have to run. Damn. GG's. GG's. I think I could have played that a little bit better with the Frigoraph. Honestly, I think I could have just pivoted in Pelipper, gotten early rain, and just went straight up like Rain boosted Hydro into that Flutter, that would have gotten me the KO on turn 1. And then if their board state of like Koraidon, Rillaboom, and Ogerpon was there, I think that I could have actually just beat all 3 of those with a Lando if I played it correctly. But, you know, the world may never know. Gotta hold the L.